211. Page 211. And it came to pass, in the commencement of the 5th year of their reign, there began to be a contention among the people, for a certain man being called Amaleki, he being a very cunning man, yea, a wise man as to the wisdom of the world, he being after the order of the man that slew Gideon by the sword, who was executed according to the law. Now this Amaleki had by his cunning drawn away much people after him, even so much that they began to be very powerful, and they began to endeavor to establish Amaleki to be a king over the people. Now this was alarming to the people of the church, and also to all those who had not been drawn away after the persuasion of Amaleki, for they knew that according to their laws, that such things must be established by the voice of the people. Therefore, if it were possible that Amaleki should gain the voice of the people, he being a wicked man would deprive them of their rights and privileges of the church, for it was his intent to destroy the church of God. And it came to pass that the people assembled themselves together throughout all the land, every man according to his mind, whether it were for or against Amaleki, in separate bodies, having much dispute and wonderful contentions one with another. And thus they did assemble themselves together to cast in their voice concerning the matter. And they were laid before the judges. And it came to pass that the voice of the people came against Amaleki, and he was not made king over the people. Now this did cause much joy in the hearts of those who were against him. But Amaleki did stir up those who were in his favor to anger against those who were not in his favor. And it came to pass that they gathered themselves together and did consecrate Amaleki to be their king. Now when Amaleki was made king over them, he commanded them that they should take up arms against their brethren. And this he did that he might subject them to him. Now the people of Amaleki were distinguished by the name of Amaleki, because being called Amalekites. And the remainder were called Nephites, or the people of God. Therefore, the people of the Nephites were aware of the intent of the Amalekites, and therefore they were prepared. They did prepare to meet them. Yea, they did arm themselves with swords and with scimitars, and with bows and with arrows, with stones and with slings, and with all manner of weapons of war of every kind. And thus they were prepared to meet the Amalekites. In the time of their coming, and there were appointed captains, and higher captains, and chief captains, according to their numbers. And it came to pass that that Amalekite did arm his men with all manner of weapons of war of every kind. And he also appointed rulers and leaders over his people to lead them to war against their brethren. And it came to pass that all that's left to do is brush my teeth. Got my pajamas on. Say my prayers. Five-minute journal time. Last but not least, go to sleep. Thanks for watching.